everybody, it's Jim from Jim's Coleus. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm in the middle of separating some seeds. I know we did a video a couple of weeks ago on how to do it, but I wanted to give you a little look inside Jim's Coleus and how I get my seeds going. Got a couple of rootings going on here, some fishnet stockings, a couple of Saturns. Got lots of rootings. Got videos on how to take care of rootings too, so check that out. Check my Instagram channel and of course YouTube here. And just as a note, I'm selling my seeds on eBay. If you want to get some genuine Jim's Coleus seeds there, look up my eBay. It's not an eBay store yet. I'm going to look into that, but right now look up Jim's Coleus, and you'll see seeds listed. You can get any of these seeds here. Anyway, this is basically my setup. As I had mentioned, you got your colander, your strainer, paper plates. Just as a tip, take, again, uncoated white paper plates. Take a steak knife, something with sharp serrades, and scratch the surface of the paper plates. And what that does is when you start separating the seeds and a lot of the organic matter falls off, the seeds are round, the organic matter is sharp. So by nature of the scratches on the surface of the uncoated paper plate, the organic matter sticks to the plate and it makes it a lot easier to separate the seeds. You're not going to get it all, but you're going to get a high percentage of it. And what I do is I strain the seeds twice or 3 times to get as much organic matter. You don't have to worry about organic matter in dead or dried out organic matter in these Ziploc bags, because the moisture and everything is already gone, and the moisture in enclosed moisture is what causes mold and so forth. So you don't have to worry about that. But this is basically my setup. You can use anything you want, Tupperware bins, whatever. I use these Chinese takeout containers. I label them so I know what I'm doing. And these seed stalks are a good 3 weeks to a month old. I really let them dry out. And you can see I have some here that are not. And you can see there's still some green. There's a lot of seed stalks here, so I gotta maybe separate those more. But there's an example of seed stalks. Those are new. I cut those yesterday or the day before. They're still green. So you do not separate them yet. You want them to be brittle. You can hear it. And what's nice about it, when they're in here like this, you can just play around with them like that, and you'll see the seeds actually come out. Coleus seeds, if you're not familiar with them, they're small and round. They look like poppy seeds. So that's what makes it easy to separate them in these strainers. So I marked my bags, what kind of Coleus seeds, the date. Coleus seeds are good for about 5 years. Store them in a cool, dark place until you're ready to plant them. And just make sure that your seed stalks are dry and brittle. Again, there's your seed stalks. They're green. You want to make sure that they're dry. And it's not that hard to figure out. This still feels a little soft. Feel them. They're still soft. They have a little bit of green. They're not ready. Then when they're really clearly brittle, you'll actually see the seeds fall. Then you're all ready to go. And you can separate your seeds. So this is my system. You're welcome to try it and grow your own Coleus. And again, check out Jim's Coleus on eBay. And you can buy these seeds from me. And the difference is other eBayers are selling seeds for like $4 or $5, $6, but they're just giving you a mix, and you're not really sure what you want, what you're getting rather. I'm going to give you marked Ziploc baggies with specific Coleus seeds, so you know what you're getting. So when you're planting Saturn Coleus seeds, you know that Saturn Coleus are going to grow. So check out Jim's Coleus on eBay. And of course, all through your growing experience, check Jim's Coleus of Coleus here on YouTube and Instagram. Any questions, you can direct message me, and I'll help you out with any of your needs. Anything you need help to grow fabulous Coleus. Okay, so just real quick, I know I did a video a couple of weeks back on how I separate it, but just give you some ideas so you actually see it. There's a number of things you can do. As a regular homeowner, and you don't need a lot of seeds, you have them in these containers. You can just play around. Now again, make sure your seed stalks are dry and brittle. You can just play around with them like this here, and you're going to see the seeds just fall off. And there's still some, there's a few. And just put them through the strainer. Just take all that debris. There's debris in there, and also the seed pods and so forth. And just shake it out gently. Gently play with it a little bit with your fingers. Shake it. I mean, if you're a homeowner, you don't need 700,000 seeds. I mean, there's a lot of seeds here. I use a lot, but all these seed stalks, there's 1,000 seeds here, so I don't even need that many. So just kind of shake it as much as you can. Uncoated white paper plates. I took this knife and scratched back and forth, got the surface nice and rough. You got your Coleus seeds, you got all that debris in there. That's just organic material. That's like the cradles that held the seeds in place. And because the Coleus seeds around, this is when I'll do this 2 or 3 times. And you just jump the plate up and down, and you can see a lot of the debris sticks to the plate, and the round seeds fall out. Now you still see there's some debris there, so the more you do this, the more debris comes out. But you know what, as a regular homeowner, you know once it comes time to plant these, because each seed is a single plant. So that's what I say, you have hundreds and hundreds of seeds here. You'll actually, and I'll get into that when I film my Coleus, how to actually plant Coleus seeds. I have a video on that on my channel. You can look up, or in the spring I'll film it again. But you'll be able to separate your Coleus seeds, and you'll see, okay, that's a round, that's Coleus seed, and then plant them from there. So, but I'll do this a few times, and just to separate as much of the debris as possible. You can see all those seeds in there, and there's a lot of debris. So just to give you an idea how to do it, again, there's lots of seeds in there already. You can see lots of seeds in there. So it's just an idea. It's an easy way to separate your Coleus seed. Again, if you're a homeowner, you just want some Coleus seeds for yourself, this is a very simple way to do it. Again, this is basically what it looks like. And with the Ziplocs, a lot of the debris gets stuck in the plastic just from that, but you have plenty of Coleus seeds in there. You can actually see them. They're really like poppy seeds. There's so many Coleus seeds. So, and some of them are a little, depending on how many you get, that's quite a few Coleus. The average homeowner will never be able to use all these seeds. So, another way you can, I do it both ways really. To save you, sometimes I wear a mask. If you have allergies or whatever, all these shouldn't be hard to find, obviously. Wear one of these because you get a lot of debris that could trigger allergies and stuff, so I usually wear one. Purpose of the video, I won't wear one so it doesn't sound muffled. But anyway, another thing you could do to make it easier is just take your seed stalk and just strip it into Tupperware or whatever kind of container. As you can see, I stripped all these already, and you have all the chaff, like they do with wheat. Same concept. Basically, it's the same concept. With that, they get the wheat, they just chafe, and you have them in your container here, and just work the chaff with your fingers, and that'll release the seeds, most of the seeds from the seed pods. And that's why it's important to make sure that your seed pods are completely dried out and brittle, because then the seeds they'll come right out of the seed pods. And let's get here, and we'll show you the magic. And you'll actually hear it. and you can hear the seeds. And there is some chaff in there. There's some of the organic matter left over from the pods. So for the, like again, as I had mentioned, for the average homeowner, that's more than enough seeds. It is more than enough seeds, and that's another reason why I like to scratch up the plate, because that organic chaff, that matter, will get stuck when you're separating the seeds. And I pat it down because I try to get as many seeds as I can. It depends on how many seed stalks I have. I just did the Saturn, so I spent a lot of time separating them because I didn't have a lot of Saturn seeds, and Defiance also, but Kongs and so forth, I have a lot of seeds. I don't need to go crazy and separate and go through the 6 or, you know, sometimes I'll go 5 or 6 times to separate as many seeds from the chaff. So I hope you liked this video. I hope it was very informative. I like to get a little hands-on instruction so you guys can really see how to do things, and so this should make it really easy. This video should make it really easy for you to separate Coleus seeds. Again, if you're a regular homeowner, you don't need 10,000 seeds. It's very, very simple. You can just see they just fall off. So all right, so thanks for watching Jim's Coleus of Coleus. Again, check out my eBay store, Jim's Coleus, if you want to buy some seeds from me. Again, you're getting specific Coleus seeds, specific Coleus, some rarer Coleus that you're not going to find on eBay. I'm going to give you plenty of seeds, and also you get to get me here on YouTube and my Instagram. So if you have any specific problems all through the growing season, anytime you have a problem, you just shoot me a message and I'll get right back to you and help you out. That's personalized help. So thanks for watching Jim's Coleus of Coleus. I appreciate everybody, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. And have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks for watching Jim's Coleus of Coleus. Take care, everyone.